G'day, my name's Lachlan. Just wanted to make a 3-minute video, basically, just off the top of the head about the pursuit of happiness, somewhat of a self-reflection journal over some cod clips that I hit because I always wanted to be a commentator when I grew up. The pursuit of happiness, when I say, I mean just being happy in general. You know, throughout childhood, I've have an awesome family, super supportive, never a bad day, really. And I was always a very happy kid, you know. I never had those anxious thoughts, those depressive thoughts, those kind of tendencies, always laughing, smiling, very carefree, and didn't let certain thoughts like get to me. Like it just, everything is kind of fine. And I'd say the same thing is still true to this day, but with a little bit of difference now that I'm 20 years old. No one really prepared me, I think, for what real life is kind of like, and I think it's mostly pertaining to relationships, and as immature as it'll sound to girls. Now, most people, most guys especially, I don't think will have this problem, but I seem to have this problem where I overthink fucking everything, and it just cripples me from the inside with my own self thoughts and attitudes. And I've found that lately, probably the last year or so, no, year's a bit long, maybe 8-9 months, have been just unhappy, if not been happy times. I'm certainly, throughout all these clips, if you could hear the sound, these are recent clips, I'm laughing, having a good time, but truly like happy, I have not been. And I think it's a combination of a lot of factors, but I think it comes down to the end of the day, two things. Growing up, the real pressures of life coming on, like coming of age, and relationships maturing, brewing, things that are not brewing, leading on, etc., that have just broken me down from the inside. And I wish I could just go back to high school. High school wasn't even that great. It's just a safe place where, you know, no one can kind of get me, where I didn't have all these problems. Not like I live a super stressful life. It's just Bachelor of Criminology and pet barns, so just casual at the moment. But you know, I'm going through phases now where I just don't want to go to work. I just straight up just do not want to go. Thinking about quitting, just fucking off, being blamed for things I don't do, etc. It's just all spiraling, pooling together. And yeah, all this girl stuff. Fuck, I'm a hopeless cunt, eh? Like, there's just no other way to say it. So that should give you enough of an explanation how that's going. But the pursuit of happiness, how do I get it back? I want to know how I can just be carefree again. I try my best to be kind and respectful around, around people. And on the outside, I'm still the same as I always have been. I like to be loose, carefree, not really, getting hung up on the worries that around me or the worries of people. I like to be positive, but when I get home and I'm like by myself or I'm in the car, it's just sadness. It's just sad. It's an overhanging, and it's not like depression or diagnosed anxiety or nothing like that. It's just a very strange feeling, an unbeknownst feeling, something I haven't felt before. And I don't know what it is. I don't know how to fix it, whether I have to go fucking Tinder chasing for girls, or someone to like me, someone to boost my self-esteem. I don't know what it is. I'd love to know what I can do, because it's got me in a bit of a rut. Some days you just kind of look at the screen, you don't know what you want to do, so you just sit there all day, just 10 hours straight. You accomplish absolutely fucking zero. And that reflects on everything else. You know, university, I'm in the last trimester. I'd say my productivity has been fairly low, especially for some crucial units that I have to pass. Future job prospects, they aren't popping up everywhere like I hoped or thought they would. I thought they'd just be served out on a platter. Not the case. So maybe it's just a lack of maturing through the adolescence, and now I'm going through adolescence. Who knows? Because I feel like a very small man, even a boy. I'd go boy. I feel like a small boy in a big man's world where I'm not allowed to like the things I like, say the things I want to say, no one, it sounds fucking stupid, no one thinks what I think. And I really wish that I could just like be all in all 100% at home and outside happy again. But I don't know when that's going to come back. And nothing stupid's going to happen to me, I don't think. There's no problems there. Because I've got a great family around me, but I just want to, get out of this rut and maybe find something that can bring me back to like all my friends and, make, games fun again and going to work fun again and, not just thinking, man, I'm bored, let's go sleep. It's a bad cycle to be stuck in because it affects every type of your life. So that's ultimately my little ramble. I guarantee no one's made it to the end. My little ramble of the pursuit of happiness. I just want to be happy. I wonder if I'll get there eventually. If I do get there, I'll make another video. It's probably the only video I ever make because I just want it out there. I want to be able to look back on it. It might even go unlisted. Who knows? But if you watched all the clips, let me know about the clips, eh? I like to think I'm alright at COD. Thanks for listening.